Shalom Yasharallah. I'd like to begin by saying I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, through my worship. Double honors to my elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this word in sincerity and in truth and who grew well, who have been out there for many years in the trenches, man, staying faithful, pushing this word into the time of Yahweh Shai's coming, so that they may receive their crowns of salvation. Salutations be also to the hopeful elect throughout the world who are believing in the doctrine, the true doctrine of Yahweh Shai that GMS teaches, the Great Millstone teaches. May the Lord be with you and yours and grant you salvation. Keep pushing on, that you may receive your crowns of salvation. Salutations be also to the great cloud of witnesses of Yasharallah throughout the world. No matter what they look like and no matter where they be, who are believing and sincere and watching, believing in Yahweh Shai, man, and waiting upon his coming. May the Lord grant you your salvation. So we're going to continue in this series, the book of Habakkuk. We left off in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just...
Right, the vision is for an appointed time. The prophecy, right? And though it seems to be taking long, it's not taking long, because the Most High said it for a certain day to happen. Okay? Like the vision that St. John had concerning the Mark of the Beast, which is the RFID chip. That's for a certain appointed time when they're gonna mandate it throughout the whole world. Okay, so what do? We just wait. This ain't our program. We just wait, man. Okay, and when it comes to pass, you will know it. All right, you will know it. But we know that we are very close. Okay, all praises be to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know?
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live.
Right, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Is speaking about Esau, Edom. It's not right, right? This devil, everything he do is against the Most High, right? 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, right? Who opposeth and exalteth himself against the Most High, man. Thinking that he is the Most High. Who out of all nations has done this? And also set himself up as the Most High and as the son of the Most High. Who did that out of all? Who did that? Who did that? Out of all nations, man, right? Esau, man. Now, keep in mind that this is Habakkuk is continuing from the ending of the first chapter when he said, in the 13th verse, he says to the Lord, he said, "Thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil, and canst not look unto iniquity. Wherefore lookest thou upon wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously?" Right? At that point, it was talking about the Babylonians, and in today's time, it's talking about the Edomites, who are the new Babylonians, the Neo-Babylonians, man, or the modern day Babylonians, okay? Because they deal treacherously against our people, against us. And hold this thy tongue. And it would seem like the Most High just lets them do what they want, and it's not on our side. It seems that way. But it's not that. It's that the Most High set these nations up to rule for a little period of time, for a small period of time, man. You know? And then when the time comes, boom, now it's our turn. Okay? Again, forever. Because we once ruled these nations. Okay? These nations were feared us because of the Most High. Because they knew of the power of Yahweh, man. They didn't want to mess with it. They knew what the Most High, the true living power. They knew his name. Well, they used to call him Al-Shadia, terrible demon-like power. That's where the Arabs get the name Allah from. Allah is a shortened version of Al-Shadia. But his true name is Yahweh. You know? And that name was around, it just wasn't well known in the ancient world, you know? But the Most High, he let Moses know that. He said, look, my name is Yahweh. And this is what you're going to call me. This is what you're going to tell Israel who sent you. Okay? Yahweh. Right? And back here in Habakkuk 1:13, he said, and holdest thy tongue when the wicked devoureth the man that is more righteous than he. So Habakkuk was like, you know, he's like confused, scratching his head, like, Lord, why are you letting these heathens, you know, destroy your heritage, which is Israel, the nation of Israel, man? You know, these nations, they're wicked as hell. They're not better than us. That's what Habakkuk was saying, man. So he was mad as hell. You know, the prophets used to get mad at the Most High, man. Being careful, though, the Most High could destroy them, right? But wouldn't, because that's, you know, that's his men.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
Right, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith, by his faith. Now, that's talking about the wicked, man. And these days, these Edomites, man, their soul is not directed towards the Most High. All right, their soul was directed towards Satan and doing anything that's against the Most High. And then you got 2/3 of our people, stupid as they are, they try to be like these Edomites, man. So what happens? What happens to them? They end up getting destroyed, man. Because the Most High hates that. We are his people, his heritage. He chose us. All right. And here it is. We're going after our people going after these fake gods of the other nations and trying to be like these other nations. Right now, they're trying to be like Esau, Edom, man. Because right now Esau, Edom is on top. So, you know, that's the Most High don't you know, the Most High can't go for that, man. So what he do, he jacks Jacob, man. You know, and he makes Esau go after Jake, hunt Jake down and shit. The same ones that Jake trying to please, man. Especially the women of our people.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take?
Man, if that's not in that verse, if that's not talking about the so-called white man, man, and his governments and his military might, then I don't know what it's talking about. It says, yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Right? He goes out throughout all nations. That's what Rome did. They went out throughout all nations, setting garrisons in all nations, man, spreading themselves out too thin. The American government does the same thing, right? With their military industrial complex. They set up shop in all these countries, man. And what they try to do, they try to topple the governments, right? And take their resources, steal their resources and shit like that, man. You know, and manipulate their governments, man, to take it over, right? The military industrial complex. You got the CIA. You got, you know, they're different alphabet groups that they have to topple governments and to manipulate them and to overthrow them, you know, to gain power, you know. That's what they have done. They control the world right now. All these nations are controlled by Esau, man. And they're all Freemasons, you know. Okay, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. The wine is his philosophies, right? His mindset, his what he set out to do, which is to take over the world and enslave all the people, man. You know, his pride, you know, he's drunken with all this shit. He is a proud man. See, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, right? He goes throughout all the nations trying to conquer them, man. Who enlargeth his desire as hell, meaning anywhere he go. All right, it's like he's turned these places into hell, man. And is as death, and he brings death, right? He's the harbinger of death, and cannot be satisfied. All right, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Right, that trying to heap all, capture all these nations, all these people, to have them under his grips, and for what? To bring in a one world order, man. All right, so we're gonna stop there. I know we didn't get too far, but this is just be on the lookout for part 3. All right, so we ended at Habakkuk chapter 2, and we'll be picking up in verse 6. Shalom.